You don't see this in PA. That's one big tractor. I came back up to the garage here Saturday morning. Last night, Friday night, it was about 6 o'clock-ish, somewhere around there, whenever I stamped this, and the concrete was pretty wet. This was my leftovers right here. You can see how that just crumbles. It's still, it's not soft, but it's definitely not concrete hard. It's still curing, still gaining strength. So I don't want to disturb this very much. I don't want any movement there, but I wanted to get the forms off from around the perimeter. So I'm just going to go ahead and take those off, get cleaned up a little bit, and I'm going to let this set for another day before I saw cut it. So today, all I'm going to do is zip around here with a screw gun, remove the forms, and expose that edge. So I just peel the rubber back and expose that face. These seams, this is where I'm cutting it out for a burner, and a grill, a sink, it's cut out for a sink, and that's it. So I put my seams, because they're only 8 foot long, I put them in those areas. So there it is. I'll just let that set now and get stronger, harder, another 24 hours. Steve's here working on his. Now his are poured upside down. You're not moving those today, are you? No. So, same thing. He's just taking the forms off. And that'll be it for today. Okay, so today's the day. I'm going to put a cut here and here, dividing this into 3 pads. My sink cutout is right in this area, 14.5 inches from the corner of the wall, 28 inches to the edge of the sink. So 14.5 inches starts at 1.5 inches in for our overhang. So 14.5 inches right here, 28 inches for the sink. So I'll draw a line right there. So I pulled the same number from the back side and got a nice straight line there. Same thing over here. Give you a quick explanation of how I did layout. So 1.5 inches overhang, 23 inches, 10 3/4, 6.5, 30.5. I checked all my numbers right on this line, straight across. 100 of it. If you guys got...
Yeah. Okay. 7,500.
Hey, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Here's about getting here. Jim? I'm good.
Thanks, Steve.
Okay.
One-handed it.
Okay. Now I just gotta clean up these edges, peel this plastic back. They've been sitting here for 2 weeks. They're at full strength now. So this weekend I'm gonna clean them, splash of color, sealer, and get them out of here.
On to the next set.
Okay, let's go pour some coffee. Okay, so yesterday I scrubbed these completely clean. There's a real thin layer of weak material on the surface of the concrete that you just want to scrub off. So I use a stiff bristled brush, a pressure washer, just garden hose, flood the area with plenty of water, and really scrub that clean until nothing else comes off of it. So get that all down to solid. And they've been laying here, well, that was Saturday. This is Sunday morning now. So they're pretty dry. Still a little bit of damp back in that corner. So what I'm gonna do now, thanks to a good friend of mine, a local concrete guy, a competitor, but a good friend, David, and his 2 daughters, Mackenzie and Olivia, they brought me Permatique, Kalina-Tan Permatique. Now this is a water-based antiquing color that we can apply to hard concrete and give this a secondary color. So I'm going to do that today, and I just wanted to say thanks again for bringing that out to me yesterday. Sweetest little girls, they watch us on the channel, so I'm glad that they like us. And just once again, thanks for bringing that out, Olivia and Mackenzie. So I'm going to go ahead and mix this up. It's just a brown powder. Mix it up real good. Put it in a sprayer about half full of water, and just broadcast it on. Now I'm going to pre-wet these surfaces so that this coloring settles in all the recessed areas and get that all applied. So I'm going to do that real quick, and then off to Tommy's house. Okay, with all of my material added into the sprayer, just want to give it a nice shake. Get everything all, just keep it all stirred up. We don't want anything settling on the bottom. So before I apply this, where's the end of the hose? Right there. Just going to saturate the tops of these counters. This will be the last messy part. I can start getting everything all cleaned up. So that's it right there, nice and saturated, getting the face. We just want to wait a minute. We want the surface kind of moist, but not really puddles on it. So just let them drip for just a quick minute. They're drying fast. I didn't put much water on them. It soaks in real quick. You can already see a dry spot right there. Give it a minute. Okay, so it's been about 5 minutes. Looking pretty good. Again, another shake. Lots of pressure. there's the color. You can see how fast this takes. See how it's just settling right in all the crevices. Right here's a good area. You can see right in here it's settling out. So we'll let that dry, apply the sealer. I'll turn the heat up in here a little bit. We can get this all dried up and sealed hopefully tomorrow. That's it for today. See you then. Okay, so like I said earlier, I put the Permatique Kalina Tan on yesterday. Now the first thing I'm going to do 24 hours later is I'll put on my Butterfield Clear Guard First Seal. It's a water-based penetrating, sort of like a primer for the sealer. It really just gives it good protection, as well as it helps my acrylic sealer bond to the surface of the concrete better. So you can see the color variation in through the countertop. It's starting to look pretty good. It'll look a little bit different with the final coat of sealer on, but we're starting to see how it's going to look on the end result. Okay, wrapping it up. These countertops have been laying here for about 24 hours. Perfectly dry. We did the first seal yesterday. Today I'm doing the Clear Guard Cure and Seal, the Pro 350, on top of this. And I'm going to do 2 coats. And these guys are all done. Good deal. All right, everybody. I borrowed this trailer from Mike Morgan. These are the biggest countertops we've ever done. It's an outdoor grill. Getting ready to deliver this weekend. Now, these are the small pieces. Out comes the big one. Hey, good morning, everybody. I've been driving for about 6 hours. I got about 3 hours to go. I agreed to deliver these countertops for a viewer. It's real close to one of my best friend's houses, so I agreed to do it, and I would make it a trip where I drop the countertops off and run over and visit an old childhood friend. I would say I'll probably never accept this again, but it's really turning into something neat. Talking to the owner, or I'm sorry, the customer of the countertops, really neat guy, similar story to myself, and you know how that goes. If you're in business and you're stepping outside of your comfort zone and everything just kind of feels right, go ahead and do it, right? Why not? And so took this challenge on. of delivering the biggest countertops we've ever made halfway across the country. Something we really never do, but we'll see how it turns out. I'll talk to you when we get there. We're not in Pittsburgh anymore. I'd love to pour driveways out here. Look how flat they are. Okay, so here we are, backed in place. All my helpers showed up. Hey, Ray.
Hi, Tom.
Okay. Just lifted that up on 2x4s. Come on in, Evan. Hey, get a close up. They're not broke or chipped. I got them here from PA. It's on you. Just go little pieces. Go down. Put your fingers, everybody. Okay.
You can jump in, Evan.
I got two on it.
Oh, it's done.
Ready? Off the porch yet or no?
This board's falling now.
Yeah, we're okay. Well, okay. Hey, you bring it. There we go. I got room for two to go back to PA What are we going to do all day tomorrow?
Drink.
Okay, I'm going to make our first cut here, cutting out the sink. Countertops are in position. This all gets cut out. Sink, grill, burner. So I'll get you on time lapse, talk to you in a little bit. Sink cutout's done, burner is done, grill is laid out. This is a diamond blade, ceramic saw blade. It cuts right through there like butter. Go all the way in then. Go back.
Yeah, lift it up a second, Tom. Maybe got a wire sticking out here. There we go. Get in there. All right, cool. Good.
Like it?
I like it.
Let's get it out and the hose is all done. Like a push broom or...
I can see if Dad has one over there.
Okay. So you can see this would have never made it in travel. This definitely would have cracked through here. So we're going to get this all cleaned off. Right now we're good. Here's my fiberglass rebar that I put in this concrete. I think it did a really nice job getting it here, getting it in place. No cracks anywhere. You know, I was expecting a crack here with some of the potholes I hit. But it all looks really good. Okay, the only thing left to do is caulk the seams, and I might put a coat of sealer on that. We'll see how quick I get done here. Okay, there it is, all done. Lunchtime. Let's light this grill and get some burgers going. So it is getting a little bit warm. I'll get a close up. You can see the sealer's bubbling ever so slightly. That's an easy correction on a cool day. What do you think, Evan?
Yeah, it's good.
Think your dad will like it?
I think so.
All right. Thanks for tuning in to Conquer with the Hosses. Steve, sorry we missed you. Maybe we'll meet when we come back to do your driveway. Not. Okay, turned out pretty nice. Okay, underway, heading home. I got 10 hours to go. Okay, well, I just got back home. I made pretty good time, 11:30. So I did it probably in about 9 hours. So thanks for watching the video. Hope you enjoyed it. Come on back and see us tomorrow. We have a mixer due in about 8 hours. We're gonna pour a swimming pool. So I'm gonna go get some sleep. See you.